Hey everyone, welcome back to High Ground Podcast. Once again, joined by myself and Landon. Without further ado, we'll jump right into it. Landon, what are we talking about?
We are doing a retro review again today, and today we're going to be reviewing the Sandlot classic movie. It came out in 1993, and I'm going to go ahead and get into some of the little analytic stuff before we get straight into our reviews. So, The Sandlot, directed by David Mickey Evans, starring Tom Gurry, Mike Vitar, and a great cast, a huge number of casts. So, the ratings for it has a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes. It has a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb and a 3.8 on Letterboxd. It was a great movie, classic. Zach, what are your ratings? Do you recommend it?
Yeah. So I gave it a 8.3 out of 10. I do recommend it. It is definitely a classic, like, oldies movie from, the 90s, which, like, I didn't even realize it was the 90s till we watched it. I was like, oh, yeah, that was the 90s. I thought it was the 80s for some reason. But, yeah, it's really good. Especially if you like baseball. I mean, it's a good baseball movie.
Great baseball movie.
Very, very good baseball movie.
Yeah.
But what about you? What is your ratings?
So I give it a 7.8. I recommend it. Grew up with this movie. Loved it. Loved every part of it. I mean, you want to go ahead and go first? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, like kind of same thing. I also grew up with this movie. My first memory watching this movie was at the lake with family. And we watched it on VCR, I'm pretty sure. So, like, okay. VHS tape.
Yeah.
So, like, legit watched it, back in the day. And, like, it's one of those movies I remember bits and pieces, like, the big stuff. But, like, rewatching, I was like, man, I feel like I'm watching it for the first time again. Like,
yeah.
Because it's been so long since I've seen it. Because I've only seen it a handful of times. But, like, it is such a good movie. Like, right off the bat, it's one of those movies, like, you remember more sort of, like, quotes or, like, scenes, more than anything. Like, you're killing me, Smalls. Like, I've heard that so many times in my life, and, it's just funny because I always forget, oh, yeah, it came from that movie. But, like, some people that quote that, it's like, they don't even know that. It's just, that's how good it's, remembered.
See, something that's wild watching this movie, because, I grew up watching it too. Like, that was one of those movies I had on repeat growing up. So, like, I knew almost every, like, I knew, like, every part of this movie, just, like, back in my head type deal. So, like, you're, like, watching this growing up, you're like, man, these are, like, old dudes playing, like, in the backyard, which is, like, super cool teenagers and stuff. Now you're watching, you're like, dang, these guys they're just kids.
Yeah, literally.
Like, they were watching as an adult, you're like, oh wow, they
had no business doing some of the stuff they did.
I was like, dang, some of their forms are not good, or not playing. Yeah.
That's how you throw a ball.
So, talking about this movie, man, I watched this so much that when I played Little League, I wanted to be Benny. Like, literally.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's a scene where they're playing the you play ball like a girl.
You play like a girl.
Yeah, so, like, when they play that team, and Benny hits, like, the home run, he does this little, like, side run. Yeah. I would do that all the time in Little League, and my parents hated me for that. Or they didn't hate me for that. They were like, bro, you gotta run. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, no, I want to be Benny. Like, you don't understand.
Let me be him.
Yeah. But, yeah, tell me about Smalls, man. The whole story revolves. He's the main character of the movie, Scotty Smalls.
So what's really cool. I forgot watching this because, again, like, this was a rewatch for me, and it's been a while since I've seen it. But I forgot that Smalls, like, narrates the whole movie.
Yeah,
which I thought was very interesting. But yeah, it's very much like that kind of, like. We've seen it before in movies, but he's a geeky kid. He doesn't really do sports or anything. Mm-hmm. He doesn't even know how to throw a ball. Yeah. So, like, that was kind of cool to finally see where Benny, like, takes a second. It's like, all right, I'm gonna do this and do this. And he just throws it. He catches it. And he throws it perfectly, and everyone's like, "What the heck?" Like,
nah. See, I'm saying Benny. I'm be glazing Benny this whole movie. Dude, Benny is him for real because. Like, hey, put your glove up, I'll do the rest. He hits it. He doesn't throw it. He hits it into his glove.
Literally.
Okay,
goat.
like all right, I see why he went to the Dodgers, grew up, went to the Dodgers. Go him. Yeah, he narrates it. Yeah, you already said you're killing his balls, but
Yeah, it's said so many times though. It's so good. Like I love that line.
there's definitely a lot of like secondhand embarrassment with Smalls.
Oh yeah.
No doubt about it.
You don't know who Babe Ruth is?
It's like, yeah, the great
some girl named Baby Ruth. It's like,
come on, bro. Like,
dude, even before I became a baseball fan, like I got into it as a kid.
Yeah.
Even before that, I knew who Babe Ruth was.
like lock in, bro. Lock in.
You're embarrassing me, bro. No, in like another case, this is more of a funny thing than like an actual embarrassment thing. But him and Porter are like in the treehouse, and he's like, "Yeah, you want a s'more?" And he goes, "S'more what?" It's like,
yeah.
dumb. It's such a dumb joke, but like I loved it.
Yeah, and bro, let's talk about Ham. Patrick Renna played Hamlet Porter, the Great Hambino. His professional wrestling name.
Yes,
at the end of the funniest character of the whole movie.
He's my favorite. Like, I know Benny's your favorite. Porter's my favorite by far. He's hilarious, dude.
Is that your sister out there naked?
Literally.
Naked. Shut up, Porter.
Like I love it. Bro is the number one rage baiter in this movie. Like he's the character that you just can't help but like, man, I love.
You forgot to turn. You go to third base.
Like literally, he would just crash out. But no, another like thing I love is like they're at the swimming pool, and he's just like hitting on all the girls. He's like, "Hi." It was like, bro,
Hey.
and he just like cannonballs and gets everyone wet, and they're like, "Hey,
cannonball."
He's him. Speaking of, so there's two specific scenes that always stood out to me in this movie that like I remembered before this rewatch that are permanently ingrained in my memory.
Yeah.
The first being Wendy Peppercorn. And Squints. Like
Squints,
dude, bro, like
that might be a felony, low-key, but nowadays.
It's definitely a felony. He got let off very easy for what he did. So for context, if you've never seen this movie, so Squints can't swim. He goes in the deep end. He's like, screw it. Like he's obsessed with this Wendy girl who's like the town babe and stuff. So like he's just like, I'm done. Like I'm done. Just like waiting. So he
he's like a kid.
He is a kid, dude.
And she's like,
this is like Padme Anakin level. Like yeah. Probably more than that, but to that point, he jumps in the deep end and drowns. Literally, bro kills himself just to kiss her. Like, it's so dumb. And then she just, like, throws him out, which is funny because then at the end, they got married.
9 kids.
And 9 kids. Like, are we serious?
I was like, oh, okay. They did not waste time.
Like, my gosh, man. Like, dude, that was so random. I don't know. It's more just a gag more than anything than actual like story. But it's like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, oh man. But yeah, I remember that scene like the back of my hand. But also like it happened so early in the movie. Like I don't know why, but as a kid, I feel like it happens way later in the movie.
That is definitely something in this movie where like the movie's only like an hour 30, maybe less than that.
Yeah, it's not a long
But
movie.
As a kid, you're like, dang, this is like a really long movie. But now you're like, oh, cool, I got time to watch it.
Literally. Well, I mean, it's not like Endgame where you're having like, all right, I'm gonna have 3 hours slated for this movie.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, you said your favorite, or not your favorite scene, but you're talking about that scene. Another scene I want to talk about is the 4th of July scene.
Oh, yeah.
Magical, dude.
That is such a good
like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like baseball.
It encapsulates America. Like in America.
Baseball, hot dogs,
and fireworks. Baby. Yes, sir. Man. Watching it, I'm like, man, I want to go to a baseball game, bro. Like, literally.
Yes.
But, no, literally, like, that was such a cool, like, the fact they're playing baseball and then they're all just staring at the fireworks. It's like,
yeah.
I felt that. Pretty.
You have anything else? Like,
and then, like, the other, like, big scene, like, and this one's more so, like, ingrained in my memory just because, like, how disgusting it is, and I can't help but, like, remember it, is the chewing tobacco scene when they're on the ride and just, I don't know what it is. I think it was just because, like, I was, like, 6 at the time when I watched this movie, so, like, for the first time, it was a lot grosser in my memory than actually watching. I was like, oh, this is not that bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's gross, but like, as a kid, I was like, ew.
Bro, as a kid, I didn't think it was. I thought it was chocolate.
Oh, for real?
When I was a kid, because I didn't know what drugs were. Like as a.
That's funny. I just knew it was vomit, but like.
No, not the vomit, like the chewing tobacco.
Oh, the chewing tobacco.
Yeah, I thought that. I didn't know that was tobacco. I was like,
I didn't either. Till
as a kid, I was like, dang, that's maybe that's why I don't like chocolate. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's like a
ingrained
thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, because like it did that, but also like I'm not even joking. Like it took me a while to get into Thrill's like roller coasters and stuff because of that movie. Like not just the height, because I used to be afraid of heights, but also like just the swing rides. Because dude, I remember one time I went with like my cousin and we went on it was some rodeo thing, not an actual rodeo, but like some amusement park thing, and we got on that, and that's the first thing that popped in my head. I'm like, I better not get sick. Because I was just traumatized from that. And then I didn't. I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that's just like I think Sandlot, I think of that scene. But I loved it. And then later, like, after that, we decided we'd stay away from the hard stuff.
Yeah.
We stayed at, like, the bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
So funny.
Yeah, and I think this movie, at least for me, like it probably does for you too, but just like it just captivates like a nostalgia vibe in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Like obviously being the 90s and now it's 30 years old. So it definitely captures a nostalgic vibe, and even then like it doesn't take place in the 90s. It takes place like 20 years before the 90s.
Yeah.
Or maybe 10 years. It might take place like early 80s, late 70s.
I think it's 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
I want to say 70s for some reason.
Yeah.
Could be wrong though,
but yeah, and they the Great Bambino.
Great Bambino.
Which is something that's really funny in this movie is that Babe Ruth is he's like a main character in this movie.
Yeah.
He only shows up in the dream sequence with Benny, and
that whole thing was so cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Babe Ruth is a big part of the story in this. And one thing about like that dream sequence that's really funny that I like wrote down is so there's when he's talking to Benny, he picks up a baseball card and it's Henry Aaron.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that as a kid, but now I'm like, wait a minute, that's Henry. It's the guy that beat his record. So I don't know why, but can I keep this? I was like, that's such a funny joke they wrote in, like classic.
And then I think it was something that's funny is like so at the end. So the Beast. Let's talk about the Beast.
Yeah, dude,
Hercules, dude. This dude, freaking. I get why they're scared because like they get the whole scene was like actually 10 times more funny now knowing all like the tricks and gags they try to do getting the ball back.
Yeah.
But yeah, when they like catapulted it and the dude just freaking ate it out of the sky, I was like, gosh, all right, yeah.
We're cooked.
Like,
yeah.
All right. Call it a day.
I would have just given him like, yeah, sorry, Dad.
It's like, yep, sorry. But yeah, even the Beast, Hercules. Gosh, what's his name? I forgot the character's name he played. Let me look over fast. Yeah, Mr. Myrtle or James Earl Jones, the GOAT. Come on, Darth Vader, man.
Dude, I forgot he was. I was like, Darth Vader. Like
that's something that's really funny. Is like at the beginning, like the pre-credits, it says starring James Earl Jones. He's like not in it till like the end of the movie.
Literally, and he's in it for barely 3 minutes.
Yeah,
like,
so it's like
very minimal, but does a good job. Yeah, dude, that whole like latter half of the movie is like so surreal. Like rewatching it, like the whole broken baseball omen thing. Like, I thought that was really cool. Because dude, imagine you're just a kid, you're like playing baseball, and you break a baseball. Like, you know how hard it is to do that, man. Like,
bro, I'm telling you, he's him for it.
Dude, literally. But yeah, this is the whole that, and then leading directly to the Babe Ruth ball. I totally forgot that was like the whole like plot.
Yeah.
Because he goes and gets another ball. I was like, why is he like why does this like kind of sound familiar? Then he goes and gets the ball, and I'm like, oh
yeah.
Oh no. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, something that really bothered me while rewatching it is like after he hits the ball over the fence. That's a whole funny scene as well. But after he hits the ball over the fence, first off, him hits a home run. They're all pissed at him.
Yeah, literally.
Like, what are you doing? But then Smalls hits a home run. They're like, way to go, Smalls.
Dude, they just hated on him for no reason, bro.
And then something else that bothered me was, so after he's the home run, right? Benny's like, all right, find the cans and try to get 98 cents. We need to get another ball. I was like, you probably couldn't have come up with that plan a little before.
No, literally. I'm like, you could have just done that before. Yeah,
we could have avoided. But yeah.
Kids, man.
But then yeah, Smalls with the Babe Ruth ball. Come on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and then the whole like leading into like the dog chase scene. I'm like, bro, that was so funny. Like,
bro,
how they used to do practical effects with like animals back then, like unreal, dude. Like, part of that was the dog actually chasing, but then like anytime there was a paw or something, that was actually like, you know, a puppet or something.
Yeah.
But dude, because I'm not gonna lie, I could see like why, you know, as a kid that was kind of scary. Like before we actually see the dog, like I was like, bro. But it's funny too, because like it takes you back to like when you're a kid and like you see a dog barking at you or something and you're just like, I'm gonna die.
I'm cooked.
Mom, please. But yeah, and then then the fence falls on Hercules. I'm like, oh no. Like,
I know, like no. Like,
help the dog.
This can't be.
This can't be. And then they help. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. And then I like James Earl Jones. He's like, y'all could have just knocked on the door. I would have got it for you.
And they start beating up. Dude, literally. That's one thing I really love is I see that. I'm like, because I feel like a lot of people relate having a friend group like that where it's like, there's always like, brother. Yeah. Like you just start crashing out on each other. Like,
this is definitely like, I think probably the best movie of like, as showing that what the boys looks like, man.
Literally.
Like all these other movies and shows that all have like at least one girl or they're all like different ages or something. This is what the boys look like. They all grow up in the same neighborhood. Just they all find the same hobby and they all get along. They're all different.
Yeah, literally.
One of them, there's always a brother that tags along. Tommy, like
literally,
always a brother that tags along with the group and becomes part of the group. And it's just, I feel like it really encapsulates like what the boys are. You know,
literally. No, it's like, wait, this is us.
And then another fun fact about the movie is Benny's older brother plays him in the future. Fun fact. What's his name? So Mike Vitar, his older brother, plays older Benny.
Oh, plays older Benny.
Yeah, at the end of the movie.
I was like, I was like, why does he look so much like younger Benny?
Yeah. I
didn't know. That's actually interesting.
Fun little fact.
I mean, that makes sense. Like,
they look just like.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. Yeah. So, like, we've kind of talked about, like, great quotes and stuff in this movie. One that stood out to me in Babe Ruth says, movie Babe Ruth says this, and it's heroes get remembered, but legends never die. I was like, man, that's like such a random bar to drop in just a kid's movie. Like,
it's like, write that down.
No, what I did? I was like, you know what? That's a good point.
Like, a good point, you know?
I will be brave today.
Yeah. Yes, I would like one cheeseburger, please.
I did it. I'm a legend.
Mom. I'm sorry.
It's so real.
I ordered for my son. I'm sorry.
I felt that in my soul, though. You're not wrong, bro. Like, that's a canon of
bro. Something else that was funny, or that kind of threw me off this movie is his stepdad is Captain Stacy. I think that's funny.
Oh, dude, I knew he looked familiar.
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
Wow.
From the Amazing Spider-Man series.
Yeah. Dude, every time we watch one of these retro movies, I'm like, why does it... Because, dude, even Stranger Things, like, I didn't realize, I'm like, that's Wesley. Like, I was like, the Mayor Kleiner in Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, why does he look so familiar? And then I looked it up, like, what else he's been in. I'm like, The Princess Bride. Like, that's my thing, right? And I love it. It's, like, such a comedic thing. It's just, like...
Man. So, yeah, a lot of great lines in this movie. You probably already said it, but what's your favorite line in this whole movie? I know there's a lot.
And that is a tough... I mean, it's... I'd probably say either You're Killing Me, Smalls, because again, that's such a like quotable thing, but also like you play ball like a girl, like because we've definitely said that before too. Like that's both those are like definitely my favorite liners. But what about you? Is there a specific one that stands out?
Man, there is so much lines.
There's a lot. Good dialogue.
Yeah, great dialogue. You know, yeah, Killing Me Smalls is a good one. Some more what? That's a good one. And you forgot to turn. You go to third base.
You go to third base.
Man, yeah, I don't know.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah. I'm about to think about it, like, really, like, in a second.
You're good, bro.
Literally the best line of the movie. I don't know. There's so many lines. I can't think of one. I can't. I really can't. Your mind goes blank when you try to think of like the one line.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yes, let's go. That's how it feels. Yeah. Anyways, but
I really I don't know. I like when they're out in the store.
Oh,
and he's like, who's that?
You don't know the Great Bambino?
Oh yeah. Great Bambino. I thought you meant the Great Bambi. That wimpy deer. Dude, that's probably one of my favorite lines.
Porter. That's a solid one.
Yeah, Porter, hilarious. Him.
W. Yeah, that's so like that is one thing too. Like, for a very like comedic movie, like just a family funny movie. It has one like a very sad ending. Like I like. It, like just emotionally, I'm like, man, I kind of feel it because it's like all the boys move away, and it's like, because I've been there before, you know, like which I mean most people have, you know, you finish high school and it's like everyone kind of goes their own way, you know,
split off.
Not everyone though. We survived. That's right. Anyways, but yeah, it's a very bittersweet ending. But it's cool, but like it goes to show though, like some those friendships like last forever because. Even though they all split away, Smalls is able to remember and like recount everything that happens to them later. So it's like clearly they kept in touch and stuff. So like it was a good ending. I thought it was and it was cool just that final shot where it's like the picture and it's like zooming in and then credits.
Yeah. Very good ending. So all around, The Sandlot, instant classic. We recommend it. If you haven't watched it and you watch this entire video, you still gotta go watch it.
What are you doing?
Like,
go watch it.
Go watch it. It's classic.
It's a short movie. It's literally like...
It's like less... It's like an hour and 30. Yeah. Maybe even less than that.
And it's enjoyable. Like, easily just turn it on and do your thing.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Cool. Before we close, Zach, who's your favorite Spider-Man?
And Andrew Garfield.
Let's go. Come on.
Like, I grew up with Toby.
Yeah.
I've said this to you a million times. Andrew Garfield is like the perfect, like, the relatable one to me. I relate to him on a like actual like real level, just personality wise and everything. He's hilarious.
He is hilarious. I think he's the best like Spider-Man.
Yeah, the best Spider-Man by far.
Yeah.
But what about you?
Tobey Maguire. I think he's the best Peter Parker.
Agreed.
And Spider-Man 2 is like my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Dude, if they ever come back in Secret Wars or something, I'm gonna freak out.
Let us pray.
Dear God. Go ahead.
Cool. So we're gonna close out right there. We like closing out with random questions now because it's fun.
It is fun.
So yeah, y'all, we love Jesus. We love the Word of God. We love the Bible, and we love sharing the Word of God. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be reading out of John 14:6. Let me find it. Here we go. All right. John 14:6 says, Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. Jesus is him.